Welcome back, everyone. Last time we swam side by side with the gentle manta rays of Coral Bay. It was magical.
And today our adventure continues, but this time it's not under the water, it's across the sand.
That's right. We're going off-road for a new challenge, an ATV adventure to Turtle Cliff and Five Fingers Reef.
We'll ride across the sand dunes, explore rocky cliffs, and discover one of the coolest viewpoints in all of Ningaloo Bay.
So put on your helmets and hold on tight, because this ride is going to be bumpy, sandy, and super fun.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
Mary and Manny, where are you going?
We're going on an ATV.
Cool. Are you excited?
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go! Good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful day here in Coral Bay. Today, our whole family is joining an ATV tour to Five Fingers Reef.
It's about 5 kilometers from town. Not too far, but the road is all sand and bumpy tracks, so normal cars can't go there.
That's why we're using ATVs. They can handle sandy trails easily. And it's also such a fun way to explore.
Our tour has 4 ATVs in total. One for the guide, one for another couple. Daddy and I share one, and Mommy's riding with Mary.
This is Mommy's first time driving an ATV, so she's a little nervous, but also really excited.
Before we start, we check in at the tour office. The guide gives us helmets, goggles, and gloves, and also a special face net to cover our mouths and noses so we don't breathe in the sand.
We also learn how to start and stop the engine, how to control the throttle, and how to stay balanced when going up or down a sand dune.
Tells everyone to keep a safe distance and always follow the line.
So, what's an ATV? It stands for all-terrain vehicle, a small 4-wheel bike that can go in all kinds of ground.
It has big soft tires with low air pressure so it doesn't sink into the sand, and some ATVs have engines that power all 4 wheels, which helps them climb hills and dunes.
That's why they're perfect for places like Coral Bay, where most of the tracks are sandy or uneven.
ATV tours are pretty popular here in Western Australia, and also in other adventure spots like Kangaroo Island or the desert tours in Dubai.
All right.
Ready.
Everyone's ready. Helmets on, goggles down. Let's start our engines and head to Turtle Cliff.
And we're off! Our ATVs start rolling out one by one. At first, we're driving on a paved road, smooth and easy. But after a few minutes, the road turns into a dirt path and then just sand dunes everywhere. That's when our ATVs start to climb up and bounce over the sandy hills.
It's so cool. The tires grip the sand really well, and we can feel the engine working hard as we go up and down the dunes. Everything was going great, except Mommy started to get nervous. She kept holding the handlebars really tight and saying, "Hold on, Mary."
Yeah, because she's driving for the first time. Mommy was worried the ATV might tip over, especially with Mary sitting behind her.
So Mommy decided to drive slowly, and guess what? Our ATV got left way behind. We could barely see the others ahead of us.
Daddy and I were near the front with the guide, and we didn't even notice Mommy's ATV was so far back.
Mommy thought about stopping and waiting to see if the group would come back for us, but after a while, no one showed up. And then she took a deep breath, started the engine again, and said, "Okay, let's catch up." So we kept going slowly but surely.
And finally, after a few more bumps and dunes, Mommy and Mary made it to the first cliff.
We were the last ones to arrive, but that's okay. I learned something today. Even if you fall behind, as long as you don't give up, you'll still make it in the end.
Hello, Manny.
Hey.
How's your trip? Do you enjoy ATV?
Yeah.
How was it? Tell your friends on your channel.
It is pretty scary.
It's okay.
It is pretty scary and pretty fast. It's pretty fun, but like it's a little bit bumpy in speed, and I'm very scared. That's my bad highlight.
Oh, are you scared? Okay, hold on to Daddy or to Mister. Okay. Okay.
This is such a perfect spot to take a break and enjoy the view. It's a really unique place because the land changes a lot. Look around. We have sandy hills behind us, soft and golden, then rocky cliffs rising up high, and even little patches of green plants here and there.
Yeah, and the best part is from the cliffs we can see both the dunes and the ocean at the same time. The hills look so smooth and the sea is so blue and clear. It's like having two different worlds in one view.
That's why Turtle Cliff is so special. You can explore the sand, climb the rocks, and enjoy the ocean all at once. Perfect for taking photos and making videos.
Do you know why it's called Turtle Cliff? The cliffs and surrounding rocks are shaped a bit like turtle shells, and sometimes you can even spot sea turtles swimming near the reef below.
The weather in this area is usually warm and sunny with gentle ocean breezes. Temperatures are pleasant most of the year, and the sea stays calm and clear. Perfect for exploring and taking photos.
Speaking of photos, our family spent some time here capturing pictures and videos. Everyone is laughing and enjoying the view, and we got some really fun shots together.
I love this. Even though we were the last ones to arrive, it feels amazing to be here and see the ocean, cliffs, and dunes all in one place. Resting, taking photos, and enjoying the view at Turtle Cliff, we started moving, but with a little change in seating.
Mary's riding with Daddy. I'm going with the tour guide, and Mommy is driving her ATV alone.
The path is sandy again, going up and down the dunes. But we're not scared. It's actually even more exciting than before.
Look, there's a sign that says 5 fingers. The area is different from the Turtle Cliff. Turtle Cliff is mostly cliffs and dunes with a great viewpoint, while 5 Finger Reef is closer to the water and it is a popular spot for snorkeling, swimming, and exploring the coral reefs.
People usually bring snorkeling gear, swim near the shallow reefs, or just relax on the sand. Some families even take little boats to explore the area more.
It takes about 20 to 30 minutes from Turtle Cliff to reach 5 Fingers Reef by ATV. The ride is full of small hills and sandy tracks, but the guide told us it's one of the best ways to explore the area safely.
Hello, Mary. How was the ride?
Really tired.
Oh, were you scared? Really? Were you more scared with Mommy or with Daddy? With Daddy. I know. Mommy drove much more slowly. How about you, Manny? Do you enjoy the ride with Mister? Yeah? Do you like it?
The scariest one is Dad.
Huh? It's scarier when... Which one is scarier? Mister or Daddy? Huh? Daddy?
After our ATV adventure and exploring the route from Coral Bay to Turtle Cliff and then to 5 Fingers, it's really time to head back to the starting point, the end of our tour.
Once we took off all our helmets, goggles, and gloves, the first thing we did was a little shopping.
Oh look, Manny spotted Aquaman. But it's just a poster, not the real thing.
Yeah, I had to take a photo with him.
After a whole day under the sun, riding through sand and hills, it's definitely time for some ice cream.
I want cookie and cream.
And I want mango.
Then we all sat down, rested a bit, and enjoyed our ice cream while talking about the whole trip.
I was a little tired and a bit scared on some parts, but it was so much fun.
Me too. I think everyone enjoyed the adventure.
That's the end of our ATV adventure for today.
We had so much fun riding, exploring the dunes, and seeing the cliffs in the ocean.
It was a sunny day, but full of exciting moments we'll never forget. It's time to say goodbye to Coral Bay. We're heading back to Perth.
First, we drive from Coral Bay to Learmonth Airport. It takes about 1 hour on mostly paved roads, passing desert landscapes and coastal scenery along the way.
Look at that. The desert stretched endlessly. Red earth, low bushes, and hundreds of tall termite mounds rising like towers across the land.
Yeah, those mounds are everywhere out here. They're built by magnetic termites, tiny but super organized builders.
Each mound looks like a piece of art. Some are short and round. Others stand tall and narrow, glowing orange in the sunlight.
The termites used red soil, bits of plants, and saliva to build walls as hard as baked clay. Inside there are thousands of tunnels that keep the air cool and let moisture flow through, like a natural air conditioning system.
That's incredible. But did you know why there are so many of them here? It's because the dry, warm climate in this part of Western Australia is perfect for them.
The sandy soil is easy to dig, and there's plenty of dry wood and grass for food. Each colony builds its own mound, and since the land is so wide and open, they just keep spreading everywhere.
So even though the desert looks empty, it's actually full of life underground.
Exactly, these tiny termites play a big role. They break down old plants, enrich the soil, and even help other creatures survive. It's nature's teamwork as its best.
Oh, Learmonth.
Learmonth Airport.
We headed straight to Learmonth Airport, a small regional airport. In case you didn't know, but it's interesting because it's also a military airbase. That means it's used by the Army and Air Force for training and operations, in addition to regular commercial flights.
The airport has just a few terminals and a single runway, so it's much quieter than big city airports.
Because it's a military airbase, we can't film any videos here. There are strict security rules and restricted areas.
Military airbase basically means it's an airport for the military, with special zones for plane training exercises and some even fighter jets.
Even though we can't record much, it's still cool to see the runway and the planes taking off. Now we're ready to board our flight back to Perth. We finally flew from Learmonth Airport to Perth. The flight took about 2 hours.
As soon as we landed, we noticed the weather has changed. It feels like autumn here, but a bit chilly and cool compared to sunny Coral Bay.
Even though it's colder, we're still full of energy after all the adventures.
After picking up our luggage, the family went to have dinner in Perth City. It was the perfect way to end our trip.
And that's it. Our long journey from Perth to Exmouth is over. But we collected so many amazing memories along the way.
Every trip comes to an end, but it also means a new adventure is waiting for us. Where will we go next? Let us wait and see.
Thanks for joining us. See you next week for our next adventure.